All Jesus, today's a new year. To all women, mothers, daughters, aunties of Uganda, as you celebrate this important day that commemorates the Day of the Women. It's not a mean feat to say that the women in Uganda have been supported so well by men, and the first man I want to commend for his support towards women is His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We thank you so much for the support that you've given to women. And yes, you're born of a woman and a father of girls, of women, and also a husband to a woman. I therefore would like to ask all men out there to emulate what the head of state has done by supporting the women. And one would wonder what support has he given to the women. I want to say that there are positions in government, and the top 10 positions you can count them, you'll find women occupying this position. The number one position in this country, if you like to say, for lack of a better word, is the first citizen, is a man. The second citizen, being the vice president, is a woman. The third is a woman. The Speaker of Parliament is a woman. The Prime Minister is a woman. Different ministries, key ministries in this country, you can start with the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, which takes care of youth, people with disability, women, elders, traditional leaders. A very key ministry is in the hands of a woman. And in that ministry alone, you have 3 women in that ministry. And then the other key sector of economy, which is a sector of the economy to drive it to middle income status, the investment for job creation and socio-economic transformation of our people's life, is occupied by a woman, and myself in that case. Ministry of Health, you have women there. Ministry of Education, the future of the young people of Uganda is in the hands of a woman, spearheading that. MDs, DGs and CEOs of the different companies in Uganda, operastators in Uganda are headed by women. And also at the lower level, women are there. The middle level, the women are there. So I must say that in terms of positioning, women are there. But the issue is that as women, we are also there. We hear corruption in these offices. So I want to ask my fellow women that there is a saying in my language that if you want to eat with elders, you have to learn to wash your hands very well so as to be allowed to eat with elders. If you want the men to bring us to the party and positions of power, we must behave ourselves very well so that we don't deny the opportunity of the younger women to be given the opportunity of working in positions of power. So let's say, for instance, as the Minister of Investment, if I don't deliver, that only means that the head of state will lose trust in the younger women and women in general, because you would say, I gave it to the women, they spoiled it. So we must work as women to fight against corruption. There is a saying that educate a woman, you educate a nation. I want to say that you empower a woman, you've empowered a nation, because the trickle-down effect is of all women out there. The way we can fight domestic violence is only one, is by having our money. Sente z'abakyala. And don't wait for sente z'abakyala from a man. Go out and work for your money. If you have money as a woman, you're doing your business. You're not going to wake up in the morning and ask the man for school fees, for food, for clothing, for perfume, for hair, for everything. I can assure you that man is going to respect you. Poverty is a very, very key indicator of domestic violence. It's a leading cause of domestic violence. So for me, I want to ask all women out there, if God has given you these hands, 5 plus 5, God has given you hands, please get out there and work. Because if you are a working woman, not even in an office. Maybe you're doing trade, small trade, selling maca, charcoal, selling peanuts and packing them in those small sackets of 200, but at least you contribute to the bread and butter and school fees and clothing and shelter in your home, and you're not dependent. There will be no domestic violence. So I really want to encourage our women, because even if I say that, please men, don't beat the women, if we don't address the underlying factor, underlying cause of domestic violence, I can assure you, we are just lying to ourselves. So it's very simple. Let's go to school, embrace education. It's very simple. When we have failed to go to school because of school fees, do what my mother did. She didn't go to school, but she went into business and she became very successful, to the extent of paying my school fees, to the extent of buying me the first house that I was living in, gave me as a graduation gift, to the extent of making sure that the papers that she did not have, I had them. So we have the honors as women. My mother used to tell me, hey, I tell all women in the neighborhood that if a man does not pay school fees for the children, don't cry about him. What you do, save your energy. Go look for money to pay the school fees, because the children are yours. So don't say because he's not paid school fees, I am also not paid. No. Go out, look for money and pay. It is possible. Because of peace and stability in this country, it is possible for our women to become enterprising. It is possible that if women seize the opportunities in Women Web project, that is money for women to do business. Grow. That's money for women to do project, to do business. Even in a UDB bank, there is money specifically for women to be able to do business. If we use all these opportunities in front of us, educated women and uneducated women, I can assure you we'll be able to transform our homes. In PDM, as we were moving around the country with His Excellency the President, I was quite amazed by seeing that all the projects that we have visited in the 13 zones of Uganda, 99% of them are successful women projects. So that only gave the President and all of us in leadership that, you know what, we should actually invest more in women, because the women can put the money to good use and transform lives.
Internationally, nti nga 8 March lunaku lwabakyala mu nsi yonna olwatongozebwa abakyala okulaga engeri gye bakozeemu oba gye beeyisizaamu omwaka okuba guwedde. Olunaku luno lwateekebwawo olw'okubanga abakyala baayagala okusooka nga beemulugunya, kubanga mu kusooka baali tebalowoozebwako nnyo, nga tebafiibwako nnyo. Oluvannyuma y'ensonga lwaki UN yatuula n'erukuza ng'olunaku olw'abakyala lwe basobola okwogererako ebyo bye batuuseeko, achievements bye bakoze, challenges ze bafunye okumalako omwaka. N'olw'ensonga eyo njagala kutwala omukisa guno okukulisa abakyala ba Uganda mwenna okulaba nti mutuuse ku lunaku luno, ate era n'abakyala mu nsi yonna timwebale kutuuka ku lunaku luno. Olunaku luno tetulukuza bukuza, naye twagala okulaga ebyo ebituukiddwako mu byenkulaakulana, emirimu emipya gye mutandiseewo, engeri gye musomyemu, engeri gye mulabiriddemu enkulaakulana yammwe oba bizinesi zammwe, n'okulaba kiki kye twandyagadde okweyongerako okugenda mu maaso okulaba nti tukulaakulana mu ngeri yonna. njagala okwebaza abakyala bonna babaddeko kye bakola oba basobodde okubaako bye bakola ebibatutte mu maaso, era nembasaba nti mweyongere nnyo okugenda mu maaso okukola, ate mweyongere nnyo okwenyigira mu buli kintu kyonna kyemusobola okukola, naddala emirimu. Kuba kaakati tumaze okukizuula nti abakyala musobola okukola buli kintu kyonna omusajja kyakola. Buli edda abakyala mwali mwenyooma ekyo kya musajja nze sisobola kukikola, naye kaakati ndowooza mulaze ensi yonna nti musobola okukola buli kintu kyonna omusajja kyaba akola, nawe omukazi osobola okukikola bw'oba nga weewaddeyo. N'olwekyo mbasaba mweyongere nnyo ogenda mu maaso okulaba nti mukulaakulana, ate era olwokuba nti abakyala mwe bannakazadde b'eggwanga, mbasuubira okuba nti mujja kukola kinene okulaba nti mutereeza eggwanga lyaffe lino, naddala mu mpisa ez'abaana baffe, okulaba nti tukuza abaana mu mpisa ennungi ez'ekitiibwa, mu mpisa ezo omuntu mulamuzi ateekwa okuba nazo, ate era muyambe abaana bammwe oba mubafuule mikwano gyammwe okumanya ebizibu abaana bammwe bye bayitamu. Abaana bangi bafuna ebizibu olw'okubanga abazadde tetufaayo, naddala abakyala kirungi nnyo okukola, naye ate tuweeyo ekiseera tubeereko n'abaana baffe tusobole okumanya ebizibu by'abaana baffe bye bayitamu. Kubanga bwe tutakikole bwe tutyo abaana bajja kutunoonekako, n'oluvannyuma twejjuse lwaki abaana boonoonese olw'okuba twemalira nnyo mu kunoonya ssente. Kirungi nnyo okunoonya ssente, tuzinoonye, naye nga tuwaayo n'ebiseera okulaba nti tuyamba ku baana baffe basobole okukula nga batuuze abalungi, abeeyisa obulungi, nga bwe mulaba nti kati social media zitandise okuba zireeseemu ebirungi ate n'ebibi. Abamu bazikozesezza bubi, naddala abaana baffe mubawa amasimu ne bayigirako ebintu bingi nnyo ebitali bituufu. Naye wabeerewo limit, abaana bo bagerere kiki kye bateekwa okukola oba okulaba ne bye batateekwa kulaba, ng'otuula nabo n'onyumya nabo mu buli ngeri yonna. Mbakulisa abakyala mwenna